Hello everybody, and welcome back once again to, I almost said Super Metroid. Metroid Adventure. I know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, this thingy. I wonder if I can do this. I have energy, so... That was a fail. And that should have won it. I don't know why that didn't go in. And I whiffed. Boing, boing, boing. Puddle, puddle, puddle. That was not even close. I'm not sure if this is even really... Yeah, that's... not... The morph ball thing with Metroid is really weird. Like, if you notice the energy tank in Kraid's room, sometimes you can get it by rolling from the opposite ledge where the platform Kraid's on after you shoot the energy tank block. Just rolling and holding right. But that doesn't actually work very much. It's like you have to shoot the block, roll off the ledge on top of the energy tank to the left, and then roll back right in order to get it, which is really strange. There's just some weird things with the morph ball fix going on and all that fun stuff, and also, you know, 145 missiles. So yeah, I don't know if that's even... Actually, I wonder. Did I ever go this way? Burp. And that missed. And there's nothing here. Good to know. It's like there's nothing in those things. Although I think I may have found... I don't remember if I found one or not now, so that's fun. Oh well. I'm sure there's stuff hiding somewhere. You never know until you keep looking. Like this. I'm pretty sure I found this one. Maybe this was to Norfair. I think actually... This one might actually be to Norfair. I might be onto something here. 'Cause, yeah. Maybe. I just might have not found anything. This was not to Norfair. This was that energy tank. And missile. Okay, forget that. That was not the Norfair. And I obviously have discovered this before, because I remember it. Unless it's a copy of a room I've already been in. It's just, and of course there's nothing down there. So yes, that copy room effect is very interesting. I would say there might be some situations where that's actually a good idea in that setting. So like when I did it for so little time, which I still don't know how many people actually realize how many copy rooms there are. Because there's a ton in the hack. But when I did it for that, you know, I was expecting the player to be lost. So I'm like, well, I didn't think they would be that lost though. And so I'm like, well, just to throw them off a little bit, confuse them a little bit, because I was pretty sure they would get the hang of it relatively quickly. I decided, well, I'll make copy rooms. Everything in them will be the exact same. They'll share the same enemies, items, except the doors will warp you to different rooms than the other room it's copied off of. Oh, there's another one. Maybe this is the Norfair. I don't think so, because it's going left. So yeah. Oh. That's interesting sound bite. So yeah, copy rooms are very interesting. And I guess they can be mean. That was my intention with them, was that, oh hey, they're copy rooms. They're going to be... Oh. What a... Well. That's... This is fun. Okay, back around. Yeah, this is why you don't make these rooms that well. In Super Metroid rooms like this would be alright if you could move across them fast enough. Like, you know, speed boost shortcuts or whatever. In Metroid you don't have that. So this might be something to keep in mind. So yeah. So yes, copy rooms are... I don't know, maybe you probably think of something better than I did. 'Cause all I've got right now in my head is copy rooms to confuse the player. Because I'm still not quite done with that whole maze thing, random door connections. Because much more time is going to do the exact same thing. Only I have much more time to do it and make it. And I'm hoping that people who are actually have played both notice that in so little time, I know it's probably not going to happen, but I was just hoping that people who play both just notice I wasn't trying to make a hack like that with so little time. It just happened to come out that way. Whereas much more time, I think it should be abundantly clear I am purposely trying to make a hack like that. We'll see how that goes. That's still a ways off though, because that's not getting worked on until Fear's done, and Fear's not going to be finished for like 50 years, so... Oh, here we go. I just ignore the hack and talk about my own stuff. Then I'll find where I want to go. Back to Bubble Land. Wonderful bubbles. And novas. Okay, so I did just notice this somewhat recently. I don't remember if I've mentioned this in another video or not. But, no. Yeah, there's nothing I can go over. But the bestiary on the Metroid database has the novas listed as SOVAs. S-O-V-A. And that I am not so sure about. I'm positive they were always novas. People who made that probably know much more about Metroid than I do, but for some reason I always thought for sure these things were novas. And I can't go that way. If you notice, there's a big bubble in the wall there, and a morph path, so you can't go that way. There you go. I think there was like another name or two in there that I thought was not correct too, but I am probably very wrong about all that. And the wonderful death pits. We'll just throw a spinny ball of death at you just because we want you to die. Oh, hi phone. I should have shut that off. Whoever it is says hi, I'm sure. I'm sure they just wanted to be in one of my videos. It's like, oh wait, he must be recording. Oh well. I'll find out who it is later and let them know about it. Anyway. I just need to figure out where Ridley is. His area. And get. Thank you. All the way. Yeah. I really have no clue where stuff is. Oh, hey. I've like found these every door I've gone through. There's an item room. You've already been here. Like, well, I don't remember. That's too bad. There's no missiles. And there was... Now you see copy rooms of these. If you made a so little time-esque hack in Metroid, copy rooms of these item rooms would actually be really interesting. Because if you have a room like this with, I mean, you just have random door connections basically. I don't know if that's possible in Metroid, but if it is, and you did a hack like that, and you had a room like that where there's like 3 missile tanks just like set up like that. And then the player goes, oh, 3 missile tanks. Yay. Then they go to a different room that warps them to an identical room with the 3 missile tanks. Players comes across the first 2 and there's no missiles there. It's like, oh well, I've already been here obviously. But it's really a copy room and there's a missile on the final pedestal thing. I don't know, that's probably just evil. It's like, why do I have to make all the evil hacks? Let's quit patooing your fire at me. And there's a ceiling. I don't remember what those ripper things are called. Those aren't rippers, I don't think. Maybe they're... You know, I really don't know what those are called. They might be rippers as well, but I think they may also have a different name. And of course, see, just like this. Copy room, they come across these first 2. Oh, I already been in this room collecting them. And if there's a 3rd one there, there's a missile on there, it's a copy room. So there's an item there. But if they don't think to bother looking because they're not worried about there being copy rooms, then they missed an item because they didn't look. And don't worry, there's nothing like that in Fear. There's nothing good in Fear, so you don't have to worry about any of that. Okay. Ow, I have to wait for these things. Only so many blocks can be destroyed on screen at a time because of limitations of the hardware or whatever. But I think it actually has to do with the amount of animation things, because it's counting down to the animation frames to respawn or whatever. I think I am probably very wrong about that. Now, I keep saying all these things I think and saying I am probably very wrong about that. If I say enough, eventually I'll be right about something, I'm sure. Just based on the law of averages. And you know, it would make sense Ridley's down, but this is a hack, so I can't be entirely sure. I just love the bouncy morph ball. All the way down here. Oh yay. Another one of these. I've been here too, haven't I? What's this high jump? It was something. Maybe it was a fake item because those seem to be all the rage. Fake items should not be. And I don't want it to go this way. But you see, even the Fusion had fake enemy items, basically. A couple that mimic the items, and they're like, oh wait, we're fake, we're gonna attack you. We're gonna grow bat wings and stuff. Because that's what X do, I guess. They had items in that same room. And speaking of which, with the something I don't understand with the X, they're able to mimic anything by their DNA, right? So how? No, there's nothing. How do they mimic an item? What I know, items don't grow. They're inanimate objects. Will you get off me, dude? Yeah, unless it copied an enemy that was... Have I been here? Oh no. What do you know? Another energy tank. I mean, I guess it's possible they copied the enemy that mimics items, which makes about as much sense as nothing. And I'm actually a huge fan of these pink bricks with the purple bubbles. Not so much with the orange involved, but I love those.